Say hi. This is my friend Sasha. He's going to do circle time with us today. Are you ready to sing? Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. This is how we listen, this is how we listen at group time, at group time. One more time. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. This is how we listen, this is how we listen at group time, at group time. Nice singing, Sash. So today, we're going to talk about this letter. What letter is it? W. Remember how we can do this? We can erase it. Do you want to try? Or do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to take our finger. We're going to go down, up, down, up. We can take our marker and we can write it one more time. You want to try it this time? We'll go down, up, down, up.
Probably couldn't do that with my glove on.
No, we better take it off. Which hand do you want to use?
Left.
Your left hand? All right, so ready? Put your finger out. Down, up, down, up. Nice, Sash. What letter did you write?
W.
Nice job. And W says w, 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 like, ready? Whale and whistle and wallet and watch. Very nice, Sash. And we're going to read a book that has lots of W's in it called The Worrywarts. Look at all those W's by Pamela Duncan Edwards. And this is one of Sasha's books. The Worrywarts. Ready? One warm Wednesday morning, the sun winked through Wombat's window and woke her up. What a wonderful day to wander the world, she thought. Wombat went to ask Weasel and Woodchuck whether they would go with her. Where is the world? Asked Weasel. Past the wishing well, down the pathway, and through the woods, answered Woodchuck, who was very well read. So they set to work, wondering what to take with them. What should they take? Maybe some food? Wombat wanted watercress on whole wheat bread sandwiches, walnut wafers, waffles with whipped cream, wedges of watermelon, and her walking stick. Weasel wanted wieners and liverwurst and his water pistol. And Woodchuck wanted the W volume of Webster's Book of Words in case they needed to look up information about the world. But then Wombat began to worry. Wait, she wailed. What if? Oh no, she got worried. Look, her eyes are big. Her mouth is making a funny look. She's worried. We're walking past the wallflowers and a swarm of wasps is waiting. We'll fix it in a minute. Hey, Sash, we'll fix it in a minute. We're reading, right? What if they swirl around us and we've nothing to swat them with? What if we're running away, we're not watching where we're going, and suddenly, wading up to our waists some water? What if a wave whooshes over us and a wallowing walrus swims up and swallows us? What then? What do you think will happen, Sash? What do you think will happen? Should we look? If we're going swimming, said Weasel, I'll want to wear my water wings. Oh, Weasel, you're so wise, cried Wombat. We won't be worrywarts. But then Weasel began to worry. Wait, he wailed. What if? Look, his eyes got big and his mouth started to crinkle. We're waltzing down the pathway when a wicked wolf comes winding his way towards us. What if we wave to him, but he won't wag his tail? What if we're running away when the weather worsens? What if a whirlwind blows in from the west and sweeps us away into the wilderness? What then? If it's going to be windy, said Woodchuck, I'll want to wear my woolly underwear. You're so wise, cried Weasel. We won't be worrywarts. But then Woodchuck began to worry. Wait, he wailed. What if? We're whistling while we walk through the woods and we wake up an owl. What if he gets worked up and swoops down with a swish of his wings and whisks us away? What if the weight's too much for him and he begins to wobble? What if he drops into a swamp and a warthog comes waddling along and wallops us? What then? If we're going flying, said Wombat, I'll want to wear my wind helmet. You're so wise, Wombat, cried Woodchuck. We won't be worrywarts. Then, without wasting any more time, they wrapped the watercress on whole wheat bread sandwiches, the waffles with whipped cream, the walnut wafers, the wedges of watermelon, and the wieners and liverwurst in waxed paper. Woodchuck put the W volume of Webster's Book of Words into his wheelbarrow, and away they went to wander the world. After a while, Wombat said, I was wondering whether we should eat our sandwiches. So they sat on a wall, they played with a wiggly worm, and watched a spider weaving a web on the wisteria. Sash, do you think they got pretty far from home before they got worried?
Yeah.
Yes or no? No, I don't think they did either. They're pretty close to home when they decided to eat their picnic. But suddenly, watch out, warned a woodpecker from a weeping willow tree. Something whooshed around Wombat's watercress on whole wheat bread sandwiches. A wasp, she cried. Swiftly, Wombat whacked the air with her walking stick and whizzed a wedge of watermelon into some woods. Wow, whooped the wasp. Watermelon, mouth watering. And the wasp went winging away. Well done, Wombat, cried Weasel and Woodchuck. You were wonderful. You're welcome, said Wombat. And they set off again to wander the world. Nice job keeping it quiet, buddy. But suddenly, watch out, came a whisper from a rabbit warren. Someone came swaggering down the pathway towards them. Who is it?
Oh, wow.
A wolf. Whoops, cried Weasel, a wicked wolf. Swiftly, Weasel twirled his wieners and liverwurst into some wildflowers and swooshed his water pistol at the wolf. Wieners and liverwurst, cried the wolf, wiping his wet whiskers. I'm wild about wieners and liverwurst. Away he went with his tail wagging.
So the part where he says whoops.
Right up here. Whoops. Way to go, cried Wombat and Woodchuck. You were very wily, Weasel. We weren't wimps, agreed Weasel, and they set off again to wander the world. But suddenly, watch out, warbled a wagtail. Woodchuck saw a twinkling eye behind a twig. An owl, he cried, and swiftly Woodchuck whirled his W volume of Webster's Book of Words at the owl. Whing! Whoopee! Cried the owl. Just what I wanted to help me win my word game. You're so wise, Woodchuck, said Wombat and Weasel. We've walked a long way, said Wombat. I'm weak and weary, said Weasel. I'm worn out, said Woodchuck. They're tired. So they went back along the pathway. When will we wander the world again, wondered Wombat. I wish we could go again next week, said Weasel. Why not, said Woodchuck. But what if they have 3 new big worries? But did they really have to worry? No, they were prepared. All right, so we're going to tell them, Your job is to find 2 things in your house. You had some clues in the book that start with the letter W. Whale. Sasha found his whale.